What's good, y'all? So, yesterday or my last video, I talked about gold playmaking badges that are maybe the most useful to people who have low badge upgrades in that area. So, you know that I only get gold playmaking badges with my score machine. Now, I'm gonna be talking about a little something different, but ain't nothing different, it's something the same. So, I'm gonna talk about the best gold shooting badges because I feel like that's a pretty good topic, you know. Everybody, most people some people have gold shooting badges, some don't have, some people have Hall of Fame badges. That's just some y'all know. For y'all people with the gold shooting badges out there, now I have Hall of Fame, but I played with gold before, and my knowledge on it is pretty good, you know. And it's not really much different than Hall of Fame. You know, that purple, those colors, those tiers mess up your heads. It's only a small percentage. See, if you go on 2K Labs, they're gonna tell you a percentage of the make or miss when you switch from gold to Hall of Fame. It's all percentages. Your percentages rise with each tier, you know, Hall of Fame, gold. And it's usually a small portion, maybe around 5%, a 5% change. And if you think about it, 5% is a lot when you're talking basketball, because someone could be shooting 38% from the field, but plus 5, that's 43%. That's a huge jump. Now, that's just based on how you play, you know. Your percentage will rise, you know, how you play, how you perform with it. But for gold, for this game, it doesn't really work because shooting with your meter off is so broken this year. Even people with 43 3-point ratings are hitting greens with gold badges, gold shooting badges. Now, I know this because I seen a Joe Knows video and he's hitting with a 49 3-point rating, yo. I seen Joe Knows video. Yo, that's so crazy because he hit legend. And you might, you must be wondering, like, how can he shoot with a 49 3-pointer? It's because he hit legend. And when you hit legend, you know you get, what's it, plus 10 to every badge upgrade category. So, you know, 1 plus 10 is 11. So he had 11 shooting badges, which he can get gold. And it helped that much. I'm telling you. And people who get normally good badges don't usually have a high 3-pointer. Maybe around high 70s, low 80s for some builds. You know, maybe really low 80s, high 70s for them shooting badges to be gold. And usually they don't get a lot, maybe around 12 to 15. That's the average. So with those, you're gonna need to know the best shooting badge to put on, which would have the most effect on your jump shot. And it's probably what you thought all along. You might think, okay, what gold badge can I get that'll help me shoot greens consistently, are the most effective? And I'm gonna tell you right now, for a low badge count, say you have around 15, I've seen a lot of people use, you know, around, I would say, Green Machine Gold. That's already 3 badge points right there. Then you have to have Quick Draw. That's mandatory. So that's already 6. So now you can get around maybe 2 more gold badges. But what do you go with? Hot Zone 100. A lot of people are still using Hot Zone 100 on gold because it's such a difference maker. Your percentage rises extraordinary when you have that badge on gold. Now, just because you can get gold badges doesn't mean all your badges have to be gold. You know, some badges work good on silver. Some badges even work, like, some badges work, I can't believe I'm saying this, but some badges work better on silver than gold. But that's for defensive video. My defensive video coming soon, you know. But anyway, you have to have a Quick Draw. That's 3. You have to have a Green Machine. That's 6. Then Range Extender. That's 9. And if you ask me for my personal opinion, I don't think Quick Draw should be a badge. You know, 2K kind of finessed the system there by having us waste badge points on the speed of a jump shot, when in past 2Ks we could just edit it in the jump shot creator. It's kind of corny if you think about it, because I could have like maybe 4 more badge upgrades to, you know, use on something that I really could use. Maybe volume shooter, but I can't because you're wasting badge points on quick draw for the speed of your jump shot. It's a finesse, and I think that should be removed next year and like put back to how it was. I ain't gonna lie, that's so corny, but for this year we gotta deal with it. So that's already 9. So if you say 12, so Green Machine 3, range extender 6, quick draw 9, you have to go a Hot Zone Hunter next. That's 12 already. That's 12. But that's good enough to green consistently. That's good enough. I know you won't have no Deadeye, but if you want to have Deadeye, because I have Deadeye, I run Deadeye. But let me tell you something. Deadeye has to be the last one that you can work out. You know why? You know why? You already have a low 3-pointer. You already have a low 3-pointer. Listen, just listen to me. A low 3-pointer. That's good, you know, around 70, 77, 80. That's a good 3-pointer to have, because my 3-pointer as an 87 and I'm greening. But I have Hall of Fame shooting badges. You have to realize that. So that's my percentages are more, you know, my percentages are going to be greater than those with just gold badges. But the percentages are not that far off. I'm trying to tell you. The thing is, when you're talking about basketball, even 2% can make a huge difference. That being said, would you rather have a 95 open shot 3 or a 98? A 98 is always going to be better just because of those percentages. It just goes like that. So the Hall of Fame badges is always going to be better. It's always going to have a better percentage. But what I'm trying to tell you is, gold could be just as useful if you know, maximize the potential of the badges. Say you want Deadeye. You're already not going to be hitting that many Deadeye shots because of how low your 3-pointer is. So you have to realize that. Now, Deadeye on a lower tier than gold may not have the effects that you may think it may have. Deadeye on silver is for the extremely skilled players who can time their jump shot with the Q like a dot. You know, with Deadeye, it's better to have a higher 3-pointer. That's what makes it work more. Or, you know, Hall of Fame badges. My 3-pointer is almost at a 90, so I can say, yo, I can run Deadeye and it could be effective because my 3-pointer rating and the tier of the badge. So that's why I'm not saying you need Deadeye to be shooting efficiently, because you shouldn't be shooting them Deadeye shots anyway. And I'm not saying Deadeye is not for just shooting at people's faces. It's for late contests. When you have gold shooting badges, you should be able to create enough space to get open to ensure the shot is going to be green. If you're not open with gold badges, it's not going to be green. The percentages are way too low. So I'm saying Deadeye is a good badge plus badge to have. If you have more than 12 badge points, of course, throw on that Deadeye, go crazy. But I'm just saying, it's not a must-have badge in that category of gold badges. Now you could have 15 badge points, throw on that Deadeye, because that's just a plus. That's just a plus. You know, you could also, I see people with gold badges have like 17 badge points. You have that, that's good. The next badge I would throw on, if it's not for Deadeye, I ain't gonna lie, it might have to be Tireless Shooter, because when I had on Tireless Shooter, it took a lot for me, you know, to miss a shot, because when I was just tired, my guy's blinking, your percentages drop. You know that. Tireless Shooter depletes that. So you will always be able to green a shot. Your green window will always be there to hit a shot on your normal timing when you're tired. Because I believe when you're tired, your green window drops significantly. And that's just speaking. Another badge to have is catch and shoot. I see a lot of people running that catch and shoot, but not on gold. Not on gold, because it's not a badge to run on gold when you have. It's just not a badge to run on gold if you have low badge points. When you have low badge points, you want to expand on what you can do. I wouldn't say have it on gold, but I would say have it on silver. I see a lot of people running that badge on silver. But mostly speaking, people with gold badges are usually people with, spot up shooters, centers. A lot of centers have gold badges, rebounding wings, the people that can shoot, So they're usually spot up. Gold guards mostly have Hall of Fame badges. There's some guards with gold shooting badges. Them two-way slashing playmakers, they gonna have they dead eye. They probably not gonna have catch and shoot. It's all about how you play. It's all about your positioning. For them last badges, look at your position. Are you more of a spot up, or are you a guard? If you're a guard, I would say go with that dead eye. For that last badge. And if you're a spot up shooter, go with that catch and shoot other than dead eye. So you can get a boost off your catch and shoot, so you can help your team out more. That's all I'm saying on gold badges. It's very easy. It's very easy. Just decide what you want based on your build and how you play. But I just told you the mandatory badges to always have when you have gold badges. Green machine, you have to have quick draw, range extender, and what's the last one? Hot zone hunter. And between your position and how you play, either choose Deadeye or catch and shoot. Those are the badges I recommend you have. Because not a lot of people are going to have a lot of badges to be, okay, let me throw on Tyler Shooter. No, that's why I'm saying either Deadeye or catch and shoot. Make sure you leave the like. Make sure you leave a like on the video. We going crazy. Make sure you sub up. Make sure you wash your hands too. Keep sanitized. Be sanitary. And wash your hands before you like my video. I'm about to be out. Catch you in my next video. Peace.